What's going on, guys? Cyn for the win here. We are back with our franchise mode as the New York Rangers, and here we are at the deadline after making a tremendous turnaround. After acquiring Joshua Ho-Sang, we are now first place by 4 points in the Metropolitan Division from 10-10-1 in the beginning, and we were sitting in what, like 4th or 5th in the division without a wild card. So big improvements. I mean, we're not quite that team hitting 40 wins and sub 20 reg losses at the deadline, but we're getting close to there. You know, that's my dream. That's always a good sign if you're hitting 40 plus wins and less than 20 regulation losses before the deadline. That is the dream. Now, when it comes to what we're going to do here at the deadline, I think it ties around a lot to how can we improve internally. I think I'm going to try out these power play lines for a bit, like I kind of speculated with, Ho-Sang and Byfield just to feed Hughes, and then Andronov. Yeah, then this kind of gives this one too many shooters, you could almost say, like. But Hoffman on the power play, again, doesn't seem to score a lot. So if he's passing around, whatever, Andronov's a pure playmaker. Eichel, on the other hand, his only point is, power play assist. He could shoot it from the point. We need that. Subban and Shea probably shoot it a decent chunk from the point. Letang, not a big assist guy, and his only power play point is a goal. So I don't know. We're just gonna try because power play needs to improve. So try to split up Hughes and Line. I think those are the two main shooter guys, and if we split them up, they're the ones racking up all those goals. If we can get them on two separate lines getting goals, that'll be good. I'm not going to overthink it too much. Just try things to get them to work. Now, on the subject of trading, I was thinking about maybe holding on to Nakis, but at the same time, what is the use? We got so many guys coming up. Hayek can go. Like, even Keandre Miller is pretty much NHL already. And it was said that maybe I should bring up one of these guys for depth. It's not a bad idea. However, we'll see. And it would enable me to get a pick back, a better pick for Naki. So we'll see about that. We do have the depth. We still have Begris, Anderson, look at all that. We have plenty of guys down here. So we could bring up Hayek, have him play depth for the rest of the year. Even though he's listed as top 6. 85, 88, and 88 are really good stats. I'd rather not use Keandre Miller. 87, 83, and 83. It just, or we could bring back up Pissick. Cool thing is, really, we could bring up either one of these guys. Whichever one we need. Or we could bring up both of them, hand it over to our younger guys. Because if we're going to leave our goalie up on the roster, which it's looking like we are. I mean, he's doing so well here. He's got 10 games played. And, I mean, look at those stats. They speak for themselves, and it seems like the coach has given him a decent number of starts. So why not roll with him? I think we need to get him some NHL experience because he'll likely be here next year. And if our AHL team makes the playoffs, I'll send him down for the playoffs. And we'll call up whoever else. But yeah, let's look for options here. So perhaps calling up someone from the AHL would be better. Because look at our record. 30, 25, and 7, and we're way down here. Just the differential. It's a 13-point differential from the guy in 3rd. And everywhere else across here, you look at that 4th place, besides over here in the Pacific. That's the only other area we'd be good in, but that's... I don't believe that's even the conference that we're in. So you look at how many teams are ahead of us, and I don't think we're making the playoffs. I think it goes by point percentage or something like that in AHL. I know it, or I can't remember exactly, but I know it doesn't go. It's not like the NHL where it's divisions. I think it goes by conferences. and it does not look like this team's going to make the playoffs. So I have no problem bringing up some of those, a couple of those NHL, like Both of those guys, Pissick and Hayek, if I need to. You know, have them sitting there. So that's probably what we're going to do then. We have those guys. Our AHL team doesn't look like it's going to make the playoffs, especially if we keep Slemko up. So let's get something better for Nakis. A better pick. I was going to get a pick, some kind of pick in return for him anyway, but now we could definitely get a better type of pick. Like, that value is not bad at all. And we still need some kind of goalie. So there should be a lot of teams interested in him. I wouldn't mind trading with Anaheim. How's their goaltender situation? Do they have someone? They have Marc-Andre Fleury, who is in the AHL, but will we have to send him down? And he could have, yeah, he might have also declined a crap ton. Hey, Koskinen. Elite. How's Marc-Andre Fleury doing in the AHL? Not tremendously. Alright, well, there should be something here. Eklund, I don't want a starter. I could grab one, but I don't need one. I got Brian Elliott, 77 overall. He wouldn't be bad. And he's someone we can actually call up to the NHL if we needed to. I know 77's cutting it a bit close, but he is still listed as backup. Those stats are really good. Yeah, let's grab Brian Elliott here. I want him. Some Nakis for Elliott. And since these guys are kind of rebuilding, picks from them are going to be good. They don't. Unfortunate. We weren't going to get that first anyway. But I'm pretty sure we can't grab any more picks for this year. Let me just double check on that. Yep, we are full on this year unless we throw back like a 7 and grab something earlier. We can grab one more second if we want, or try to grab that a first, and that would give us 5. It's not going to be worth a whole lot that first. And I think that's just way too much value to try to grab. Especially if we're only going to send back. We can send back a 4 or something like that. But I don't think that's even going to get close to going through. No. So first is kind of out of the question. We can grab a second. And then maybe a second from next year. That looks kind of okay. And then send back our 7. What do they say to that? Too far off. Okay. How much more close can we get that? How far off is it? I'm kind of curious. Because I feel like... I know the value says... I feel like I can get close, though. So I'm going to try to get close here. Maybe not. Maybe I'm... reading too much into it. There we go, just a bit low. So we'd have to give up a 4. In which case, screw that, and let's give up that fringe starter. Because that should easily get us that. That should be no problem. In fact, could we even grab the first? Probably not. Oh, sweeten the valley just a touch. Well, now I have to. Oh yeah, I have to throw a pick back anyway. So good thing it didn't go through. I'd be cheating. All right, sweeten the valley just a touch. We can make this work. I'm more than willing to do this. I wasn't even expecting to have another first this year. I feel kind of dirty doing this. Let me be honest, but you know what? We are giving up a pretty decent prospect here. He could get a jump. I mean, this Nakis guy could honestly jump in the offseason and become like an 84, 85, which would be very serviceable. We do plan to have better than that on our team. Well, it's maybe not as good as I initially thought. But still, if I'm getting a first, I'm more than willing to give up these picks. Holy hell, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I know Nakis was liked by a lot of guys here. But... let's call both these dudes up. Pissick and Hayek. Or do I want to leave one and call him up only when needed? That's good. I might leave one and call him up only when needed. Yeah, I'll call up Pissick And then we'll call up Hayek only when needed, I guess. We don't need that much room. I think one space. Let me see. Let's call it Pissick here. Let's figure this out. All right, so this is pretty simple. All we need to do is put in Forbert, not Pissick. We're going to go with Forbert. He's been the one. So Forbert in there. Over here. Lundqvist is listed as top 4. Bianconi also top 4. How old are you? 22. Only top 6. Both top 6. Bit older. We'll give him that time. Leave him everywhere else, and then we'll sub someone in. We can do Begris, but Keane is a righty. He has still got some growth. You know what? I'm going to throw in Keane there. And he'll grab all the other special teams time. Spread out the thing like that. Foot's in 78. All right. Neves, I guess. Let's do that. All right. And I'm only showing these because this isn't. I don't suspect this will take long. This is it. There we go. All right. Now I don't know if the goalies were put here. I hope he was. No, he wasn't. That is kind of dumb because he was in the AHL. Now watch him get like claimed. Or can people get claimed after the deadline? I could sim past the deadline and send him down, right? Or no one should claim his ass, right? He's 77 with a 1.5. I'm scared, though. If he gets claimed, he gets claimed. Let's fucking be real. Who cares? I don't think he will. I think it's a high friggin' chance in hell he gets claimed. There he is. Okay. I did hold my breath a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. After friggin' Georgia getting claimed. But that one made a lot more sense. Tons of more sense. All right, so Elliott gets in there. He'll be starting. Got our defense. And our defense didn't even take that big of a hit. I was thinking about calling up both of them. Because then I could also put in like Anderson. But this guy's also 24. The low top 6. Yeah, he could get slightly better. He is kind of built well. I do kind of like him. So I am still kind of considering it. This Gross guy's, again, just another guy who's a top 6. And we have so many of these guys, though, that I don't really care. Also, Begris can just go in and play, too. I could just call him up. But I'll have one up for now. If I need to call someone else up, I'll consider doing that. And I will stick with lefty-righty. Like, if one of our lefties gets injured, I will call up Hayek. If one of our righties gets injured, we'll stuff in Pissick. I will actually keep righty-lefty going. I want to try to milk this playoff run for all it's worth. All right, so I think we're about ready here. I think that's the only thing we're going to do. It was suggested to maybe still go after Ovechkin because of how good he could, be for our playoff run. Well, I do agree. Like, we can give up Hoffman, put him on that second line with Andronov and Ho-Sang. He is extended for an extra year. And we just picked up Ho-Sang, who has another year at around the same price that Toffoli would have had. It shouldn't be much of an issue, but it kind of actually might be. So, yeah, we can get Hoffman off the payroll. But it would be cutting it kind of close. Although, Subban's on his last year. Letang's on his last year. Let's look at it. Okay, how's Washington doing? Bad. Very bad. Or have they lost hope? Not enough to want to give up Ovechkin, but now we know he's an 89 overall. And his extension for 1 year is right there. But if they still don't want to give him up, they don't want to give him up. Not much we're going to be able to do about that. Our own pick's shit now, damn it. So we can't even use that pick. I just don't think we have the assets. Yeah. It's a pure rental move, really, and you're going to have him for 1 extra year, and then you're going to let him go. Could put in, like, Kravtsov. That's still not no. I'm not seeing a good way to make this work. I want to hold on to my prospects. I don't really have anyone who's throwaway. Even Ramirez, I want to wait and see with this guy. Because I like the way his defense is. Discipline 78. That's actually pretty high. And, you know, if this guy, if he becomes some sort of role player, that's tremendous. That's all I really want out of him. He's a 7th round pick. Happens to be low elite, so he's almost guaranteed to become an NHLer, so 3rd or 4th line for this guy would be great. Sylvester, on the other hand, you could consider shipping out. Not built as well defensively, worse discipline, you know, worse overall too, but 53 already 19. I mean, yeah, we could put that in there, but that's nowhere close to enough. How much other do I have? Yeah, we could put these guys in there. But again, how much more? Like, that is not even going to be close for Ovi. Oh, well, I think it's close-ish, but I think it's also overestimated because sometimes those freaking 9s, man, they have what do they say to that? Like, yeah, the value just isn't there at all. I mean, now we can throw in a pick and probably be able to make that go across. It's a lot of prospects we're giving up, but we will be drafting a lot too, so. Who else? Low top 9. I mean, yeah, you can throw him in just for shits and giggles, just to free up some space. But then you would really need to chuck in a pick, which is okay. Rather give up a 2nd. So, like, our 2nd, our worst one. Would that be enough to get Ovechkin? Maybe. And you're still holding on to Hoffman. And that's if you even want to do that. I was actually thinking of replacing VC. Even playing like Eichel on the 4th line a bit with his power play time. But you don't even have to necessarily do that. You could throw Hoffman into that deal and easily make this go across. Maybe. He's still got that 1st line listing though. And where we're going to be playing him, especially on the power play, I just think it's going to create more problems. We could pick him up, but you know what? I'm just going to say I don't want to. I'm just going to do that. I had him in Buffalo, won a cup with him. So you know what? I'll let him be. It's very tempting. I know I could make it go through, and it is incredibly tempting, but he's going to be here for an extra year. And I'm kind of hoping Eichel will be ready for 2nd line next year. I don't know that he will because his offensive stats are a bit low, and he still is his 3rd line, but could be. If not, there's always guys we can grab in free agency. I am torn. I on the one hand, I really do want him. It would. Nah. I'm going to hold on to everything. Don't want to make too many changes here at the deadline. Okay, so after that trade was made, we're going to sim pass here, so I'm not tempted again to go for Ovechkin. And see how this team does. We're leaving Schlemko up. We're kind of tanking with the AHL. I mean, like it didn't look like they were going to get past it all. Or to the playoffs at all, I should say. So, really no major need to like go above and beyond to try to make that happen. Like Schlemko sending him back, yeah, you might get a few more starts here and there. Okay, see, they can still get on waivers. No one wants Shea. There we go. Another loss. Okay, 2 wins and then a loss after a loss before those 2 wins. Another regulation loss. Come on now. There we go. Vancouver's a tough team, but we gotta beat these tough teams if we want a chance of making those playoffs. Or going far in those playoffs, I should say. Alright, let's see. Perhaps another franchise goalie looking likely. Nathaniel Manning. We should have a pick in that range easily. And unfortunately, no low elites fully scouted yet, but we got some time. Lost to Montreal, or Vancouver too. Alright, there we go. Won a couple games after that. Going on like 2-1 win-loss right now on average, so that's still good. Oh yeah, there we go. If we get a 50-win season, man, I'll be happy. 50-win season? That's incredible. That'll be a great turnaround. Von Arx, he wasn't ever out. Oh my goodness, I think we're going to do it. Oh, why did I only sim to here? What am I doing? Finish the season off. Come on, Sin. Alright, we have 5 games to win 2. I think we'll be able to do it, but you never know because we get shut out right there. Of course. It's going to fuck with me, isn't it? Thank you. One more. That's all you need. Oh my goodness. You leave it up to the last game. It's against LA. They're shit. Okay, at least we won. I saw how shit they were. They're probably going to cheese us, but no, we won. Okay. Now we got to face Buffalo in the first round. All right. Some familiar faces coming up. They had to do that to me, didn't they? They really did. Well, it was after a massive streak, though. That's still a good end. Some shaky spots still. Loss, win, good goal scoring. Loss, bad goal scoring. Loss, good goal scoring. Win, loss, bad. Nah. Tight game. And then massive win, good win, big win, good win. Shutout, and then loss. But I mean, that's a nice streak right there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 game win streak right there at the end of March, and then on into April. We win 2 out of 5. Don't get a point out of those extra ones, but that's fine. 2 out of 5 isn't horrid. I know we made the playoffs. We're looking like a pretty solid team. Let's see what happened. We won the division with 105 points. Yeah. 105 points. Goals for per game, 3.06. Goals against, 2.52. Power play percentage, 15.8. It didn't seem to help at all, splitting those guys up. So who the hell knows? Penalty kills still good. 12 shorties. We doubled the next closest team in shorthanded goals. That could be really good for us in the playoffs because we do take a lot of penalties. So that's nice. Maybe our power play will be magically better because right now it's mediocre, and that's kind of seems to be the case in the playoffs sometimes. It's really weird how that happened. 7-3 in the last 10. See, we weren't even bad in the last 10. It's just we had a rough last 5, but 7-3, respectable as hell. Okay, now look at that. 2 guys point a game. Jack Hughes, 46 goals, 38 assists, 84 points. Line 36 goals, 46 assists, 82 points. Byfield, 64 points. Not bad at all. 17 goals, 47 assists. Ho-Sang with a 55-point season. Andronov, he did hit 50. 53. Oh, fuck off, Hoffman. He didn't get 20 goals. You bitch, I should have traded you for Ovi now. I thought there was no way he wouldn't get 20 goals. How the hell did he not do that? Prick. Finally got a power play goal. It's not good enough though, Hoffman. Oh well, he's gone next year. Kravtsov, Elias Anderson, both with 37 points. Morgan Eichel at 32 points, almost hit 20 goals. He might not be ready for second line next year. We'll probably need a spot filler. In which case, yeah, Ovi would have been good. But you'll have less value next year, so I want to trade for him. I could trade for him next year too. And he might actually be on the block. All right, defensively, Subban, 51 points. Shea with 40. Letang with 27. Still an 85. Lucking out with him right now. That's good. 12 goals, man. Not bad. Jilson, everyone's a plus, too. Jilson had 16. Lindgren with 10. Look at frickin' Forbert, man. 25 games played. He's a plus 12. Yeah, it feels like we just play much better with him, and it doesn't take a whole lot of penalties either, which we need. Neither does Jilson. God damn, Jilson's going to be a beast. God, I can't. This guy, yeah, I mean, he's 21 to 84. He better get, like, 90 overall. That would be absolutely insane. Whew. All right. And our goaltenders, Shesterkin, you know what? These are good stats. For Shesterkin, they're solid. Schlemko, he had 15 games played up here. He went 8-5-1, so 17 points in 15 games played. He got what I wanted. His personal stats were tremendous. Yeah. I think he's solid, man. And I'll just might as well leave him up here since our AHL team likely did not make the playoffs in any way, shape, or form. Eichel's rookie season, 32 points. But as a power forward, his development's going to be a bit slower going. He's going to be Timo Meyer breaking out like 21, 22. Hopefully. All right. Yeah, I think I kind of covered everything I wanted to with our team. Let's check out the league. Sidney Crosby. Oh, god damn it. Jesus. His shot got really good. Maybe I need to adjust him a little bit in my rosters, because that's kind of much. Again, I honestly didn't make his shot overpowered or anything when I was creating him. I gave him a good shot. I mean, I've created several other snipers too, so it's like this. I honestly think he just grew really freaking crazily in this one. Like his check our Buffalo one when we had Denisenko in there. Did he ever get anywhere close to these numbers? I'm gonna try not to blame myself for that, even though it feels like my fault. Because, you know, it's your kid. You created that person. It's an extension of you. Jesus Christ. All right, anyway, Crosby with 99 points. Gets the league lead. No one hit 100 points this year. I'm pretty sure we know who goal scorer is going to be. Did Paling shot grow crap ton? Yeah. I'm just getting hosed by everyone I created this time. Oh, the Buffalo one, they didn't get anywhere close to this good. And then now they're just like, their shots just got ridiculously good. I think I should tweak them a little bit, because it's obvious that their shots are getting really, really good. And with how many shots they take being created, guys, it's a bit too uneven. There really needs to be a stat for like how many shots you're going to take. Because, like, if I want to create a playmaker, I don't want him taking 300 plus shots a game like freaking Jack Hughes, you know? There needs to be a stat for that. I'm going to blame that a little bit too. But yeah, I think I need to take a look at where their shooting stats start at and maybe lower them a bit. Or again, maybe I just got insanely lucky. Anyway, 64 and 58 goals from those two. Fun. Had to be my two created guys on there. I feel a little dirty now. Kuznetsov with 66 assists. Not bad. Led an assist. I think we're actually going to have the lead here. No, not quite. Okay. Where is he at? Yeah, Byfield. I was looking at his plus minus, and he was leading our team by a long shot. He has like 32, and like Hughes was at like plus 20. It's all those fucking shorties, man. Speaking of which, I think I know who's going to lead in those. All right, let's check how many shots we're taking. Yeah, Denisenko, Paling, Ovechkin, Marchand. Ooh, Marchand takes some shots. That's cool. Then Jack Hughes. Shooting percentage obviously goes to Denisenko. 64 goals. Like, that's just an insane amount. He only had 7 game winners, though. Get good. Paling had more. Hughes had the best ratio. Yeah, he had the best ratio. Good for you, Hughes. Power play goal leader was Marchand with 20. Tarasenko with 19. Power play point total leader was Tavares with 38. My goodness. And Austin Math and Mitch Marner. What a surprise. Good power play team. Wait till the playoffs, then you get beat, because no one's going to call those soft-ass calls anymore, kids. Get good. All right, shorthanded goals. Where the... Ah, Byfield only 3. Shorthanded points, though. Byfield was 6. Hedel was 6. VC with 5. Where's the rest of us? Oh, boo. All right, only 3 of our guys up there. That's still awesome. We have the most dangerous penalty kill in the NHL. I'm hoping to use that to great effect in the playoffs. Alrighty, so looks like OEL taking away that Norris by a freaking long shot. No one's coming close. Look at the plus minus. Look at the points. Look at the time on ice. It's very similar. Less hits, more blocks. Better ratio. Yeah, Ekman Larson for Norris. No one else. That's pretty clear to me that he should win that Norris. All right, and for goaltenders, we'll go 60 here. Uh-oh. Is it going to be one runaway or everyone a little bit close? You know what? This is a little bit closer. Oh, yeah, this is way closer. Okay, here we go. We might have some tie situations going on here. 4-way or 3-way, or my goodness, there's a lot of these good guys here. Thatcher Demko looking real good. Looking very good. But he's also on a really good team by the looks of it. And give it up to Hellebuck, because he's playing on a Jets team that's now without Line A, with Wheeler declining. They're trying to trade everyone else away. Plus, he has 69 games played. Nice. Let's see. 4 extra games played. Allowed 13 extra goals. Yeah, that's a big jump. But his save percentage is really good. Look at me. Look at his shots. He faced more shots than Thatcher Demko did. Look at that crap. placed more shots than he. Oh, never mind. Yeah. He has more games played. Of course he did. I got confused. Leave me alone. Anyway, Freddie Anderson up there as well. 9 shutouts on the laughs, and we all know they don't have defense. So that's impressive in itself, what Freddie Anderson does year after year. Also, Grubauer. Give it up to Grubauer for putting up these kind of numbers. Yeah. And you know what? He played 1 less game, but only played 3 less minutes than Demko. Is Demko like coming in garbage time and just making a few saves? Cheater. It's tough. I mean, you could honestly make the strong argument to make Demko stand above all the rest. But I think there are some others who deserve consideration. Like 9 shutouts deserves consideration in my mind, especially, like I said, with that Leafs defense in front of you. These guys are all really close. But that's where the cutoff is. I want to see where our guy stacks up here. I mean, he's middle of the pack here. He's playing better than Martin Jones. It's not too hard in the regular season. Wait till the playoffs, then it's hard. Antti Ranta, better than Mike Smith, better than Bishop, better than Varlamov. I mean, he's up there. You know, he's even kind of in some ways playing better than Sarah. Well, they're close because Sarah's got better save percentage. She's got the better goals against. I mean, he's right there with these guys. Even close with Vasilevsky, like he's right there. He's a bona fide starter now, definitely. You got to give it up. Shesterkin's a bona fide starter. However, how much longer is he going to be a starter on this team? So there he is, that first overall draft pick, Audi Marchessault, whatever. 55 points only, and that was the top production rookie. But doesn't look like any rookie goaltenders are here. Oh, excuse me. Any good ones at least? That's not good enough. Even if it was like Schlemko's stats with this amount of games played, you're still not winning it because this game hates rookie goaltenders. All right, so there's that. Let's check out the fun stats. Hit totals. Neckash with 200 hits, then Couturier and Borgstrom. A lot of Eastern boys loving to hit. All right, and fights. Kyle Clifford, there's Revo. Revo's on the Oilers. Of course. How much are they paying him? $6 million? Oh my God. Shirelli must be gone. All right. Kyle Clifford and Ryan Reeves. In the same division, too. How many times do those two square off? Probably once every game they faced. Tyler Bertuzzi. Probably sucker punching people and shoving their heads into the ices. Yeah. Oh, well, Naki's fought for us a bit. That's cool. But whatever. Good for him. Or maybe all 4 of those fights. God damn it! Every time at the end of the video, I'm like yawning. Maybe all 4 of those fights were when he got to Winnipeg and he's all pissed off. All right, anyway. So there we go with that. Now, before we get these playoffs going, I wanted to check progress reports too. And actually, test something that someone pointed out to me. Oh my fucking God. Yeah, it's literally right here. This whole time I've been like, click on someone. Oh yeah, I can't check their draft year. Talk about tunnel vision. It's right here. Jesus, thank you commenters for making me look like a goddamn dumbass. This whole time. Yeah, you know what I'm pissed about? It took you guys this long to tell me about that. It's sitting right there. So you know what? I'm not even going to hate myself that much. You guys have missed it too. Or just been too lazy to tell me. Every time I click on one of these guys and be like, oh yeah, I can't check his draft year. Or where he was drafted, blah, blah, blah. It literally, it's all here. It's... Alright, cool. I feel good about myself. Oh God, look at that defense. There we are. Shesterkin. Schlemko. That's a bit more growth. Yeah, he was only at like 4 or something like that. So that's a bit more growth for Schlemko. Roger Schlemko, 21 years old, almost 80 overall. God damn. He's going to be filth. All right. Oh my God, the bird is the word. He's now 83 overall. You filthy animal. Look at you go. My goodness. Oh, that defense. 87, 93, 88. Oh, I'm erect. Third rounder. Third fucking rounder. You can't check their player type from here. That's the one thing I'm a little butthurt about. I want to be able to check that player type too. But whatever. Billy Barnes. Almost up to 70 overall before even being 19. That's some solid growth. He's a low elite. Passing's at 76. Offensive awareness is 73. You know, that's not bad. It's evening out a bit. Look at that power. The power in the shot. Look at that defense. He's getting there. Not a bad skater. No, probably not going to be great, but whatever. Skating doesn't fucking matter in the sim. 75 at 22. This guy's only going to be a role player, so how are his defensive stats going to be? Even though he's not too bad offensively. Where are those defensive stats at? We'll see. What's his face-offs like? Oh, God, nah. This guy's looking like some trade bait. Karkner. Where are you at, though? Looking alright. That defense could be better, especially the awareness. But isn't this guy OFD? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. Yoshimura grew some, but 20 at 61. Big old meh. Kapusta, 66 at 20. Yeah, a little bit of growth everywhere. Ramirez, that was the grinder, got up to 60 and 19. That defense is right here, and it's looking pretty good. 69 for awareness. That's, I wish that would rise a bit higher, but we'll see. Or a bit faster, I should say. Sylvester. This was the guy I was considering trading, and honestly, still an option. Because, yeah, not looking great. Monarchs. Offensive awareness went up a bit. Where's his passing at? Lower. Yeah, I mean, he could be so-so. We'll see. Needs a lot of his growth to come from passing and offensive awareness and the defensive stats, really, for my liking. Kadri, Carcillo, 71-21. Looking pretty good. I believe this guy's a playmaker. Yeah, not built bad. All right, where's Shaka? Yeah. Some people saying he might not grow too much more. We'll see. He's on pace still. 73-20. Medium elite. 6th overall. God damn, I hope he pans out. Don't screw up. You're a 6th overall pick, you bitch. People are really gonna be getting on my back about not taking Primo in that case. But fuck Primo. Sorry, I said it. Yeah. How old are you? I was drafted when there were still 9 rounds in the draft. Good on you, Elliot. All right. So there we go. Thank you for pointing that out. Now, playoffs. We're taking on the Buffalo Sabres here in the first round. Without GM Sin, though, so how good can they be, really? Nylander, Eichel, Reinhart. Oh, they got patches. Skinner, Vernarski, and Pacioretty. Perron, Middlestel. God, they're deep. Wilson, Thompson, Okposo. Their center depth is good. That's really good. That's like 2016 Penguins center depth right there. And of course, Darlene, Ristolainen, Gooley, Cole, Pilot, and Samuelson. They drop off pretty quickly after the top two. Luukkonen looking good enough. How do you do in the season? Yeah, I think he'll likely be getting the starts here. They do have Hank, but Hank is not likely to get the starts in my opinion. So, yeah, that's a solid team. Can't complain. Compared to us, they have a lot more depth than we do. Well, when it comes to the third line, I think our fourth line beats theirs out, but scoring depth as well, I think they kind of beat us out. First line, I believe our first line has an edge over theirs for sure, but second line, they got the edge. Third line, they got the edge. Maybe fourth line, we have the edge, but you know, we'll see. Defensively, we should obviously have the edge. We're very solid. Goaltender-wise, we don't know how Shesterkin's going to do in the playoffs, so this will be a big test. It'll be a tight matchup, a good old Battle of New York, upstate versus, downtown, Manhattan. Incest versus everything being fucking expensive. It's going to be great. All right. So, we're ready to begin here. Game number 1, New York, with the home ice advantage. Let's get this going here, baby. 2-1 win in game 1. Look at that. Shesterkin shutting that door. Game 2. Let's keep it up, boys. Oh my goodness, a 2-0 shutout. We are keeping the Buffalo offense off the score sheet. We have a 2-1 lead heading into their building. Let's go. Come on now. Tough loss right there. 4-3. Series at 2 games to 1. Can we get the split though on their ice? If we get the split, man, we take a stranglehold. There we go. A 2-1 win in overtime. The games are close. The games are very close. One more win here, and we advance on to the second round. We take this back home. Madison Square Garden, let's go, baby. Lift the roof off the place. 3-2 victory. And the New York Rangers are off to the second round. I was not expecting that. I was expecting like at least a 6 or 7 game series, possibly with us losing. And, we just beat Buffalo in 5, so. GM Cyn sack taps himself from his previous franchise mode, even though I would have built that team better than that bullshit. And I did. 3 cups in a row. Suck it. That's the sound of me tapping 3 Stanley Cup rings on the table, if you didn't hear. That's what that is. Anyway, we're facing the Penguins in round 2, so people are more than willing to hand us the L right now, but maybe not so much. Let's see how this team performed here in the postseason. I want to see, because we're all new to this. There's new stuff right here. Where are we at, though? There we are. 2.4 goals per game, 1.6 goals against. So the ratio's good. We could score a bit more, but man, did we keep the puck out of the net well. Power play is actually still trash, 9.1. Maybe I'll mix that back. Oh my god, yeah, I figured. And no shorties 4. It always happens like that. Like, I'm not going to change my penalty kills because it did so good in the regular season. I might change my power play a bit, though. Like, how can I not? Perfect on home ice. All right. Looking good, looking solid. All right, player stats for that time. Hosang. Oh my god, Andronov. At least he performs in the playoffs. So not Peyton Manning confirmed. Not yet, at least. Oh, he's an 86. Hi. Hi there. Is that the growth that you needed to be good? Cool. I'll take it. Hoffman 4 points. Yeah, man. Second line led the way, surprisingly. Well, yeah, surprisingly. It's because they're worse than their second line. So we got the cheese. There we go. We got the cheese, son. That's why we needed Hoffman. For the cheese. Anyway, Hughes had 2 goals. Byfield 2 points. Hedl 2 points. My goodness, did Line get a fucking point? Yikes. Okay, so Hoffman with the only goal. It's even our second unit who got the, and only Andronov got the assist on it. Well, that's just the forward end. Defensively, no, that was it. So yeah, we got to mix up that power play. Maybe try to overload the first unit or something again. Anyway, Shea had 4 assists. Subban with 2 assists. Lindgren with an assist. Everyone's a plus. Looking good. And Shesterkin may be a playoff performer here, which is obviously going to make our decision much, much, much more difficult. He's our Martin Jones right now. You saw his regular season stats, and then here he is in the playoffs. And Martin Jones fucking confirmed, man. Jesus. He gives you heart attacks in the season. Makes you scream at your TV, and then comes in the playoffs and makes you scream at your TV for different reasons. All right. Next up on the docket, the Pittsburgh Penguins. The Pengus. Let's see where the Pengus at. Where's your center depth? Where's Malkin? What do they do? What did you do? What the fuck is this? Bushnevich, Crosby, Milano, Pearson, Gensel, Kessel. Oh, what even is this? That you call that? What is this? What? Where the fuck is Matt Murray? Is my scouting info just wrong and they're just giving me like people from other... No. Alright. Well, here are your Pittsburgh Penguins. Crosby rental next year confirmed. Holy crap, man. Look at that contract. He's gonna be 41 when he comes off that contract. It's Phil Kessel. The dude is already starting to look like the Michelin Man. And oh man. Well, prepare for bankruptcy once again, Pittsburgh. Enjoy. Wait until you're gift wrapped another generational. All right. Let's see. I think we could take these guys. I mean, you never know. They could just cheese us to death. And they might just cheese us to death. But we'll see what happens here. They won in 7, so it was close. I think we got a great chance here. Game 1. Home ice advantage. I fucking knew it. We lost it in overtime. I forgot to change the power play. We lost in overtime. What if we had power plays there that could have got us the goal? You never know. So what the hell do we do about this power play? It's just trash, man. You know what, let's make it like our first line. Try that out. Oh, who knows? And remove Eichel off there now. Let's maybe try Elias Anderson back on there. Or Howden. Howden ain't even too bad. I mean, he's got 88s for his offensive stats. He doesn't seem to produce that well. He's got nothing so far. Elias Anderson has a goal. It's not much better. Could honestly double shift someone if I wanted to. Could put Kravtsov back up there. He's got really good offensive stats, and we know he'll take a decent chunk of shots. All right, let's put Kravtsov on there. And first line still needs to get going here. All right, so we lose game 1. That's unfortunate. We need to score more. We're not getting enough goal scoring here. Know that. All right, so game 2. We need to get a huge win here. All right, there we go. All right, even the series back up 5-1. That's what I'm talking about. 5-1 victory. Series even heading into whatever their arena's called. The one with the annoying freaking siren thing. All right, 3-1. 3-1. Now we have a 2-1 lead. Guaranteed ourselves a split on the road. Can we win this next game and take a stranglehold on this series once again? Sweep them on their own ice. Yes, we can, baby. 4-1 victory. Holy hell. And the Rangers, once again, are 1 win away from moving on, this time to the conference finals. What? I was expecting to be second round and out. But, well, I mean, we still could. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We got one more game here. One more game here. It's the Penguins. You know, they scored a bunch. They can come back. Crosby's a one-man team, but not good enough. 6-2 victory. 4 straight wins there against the Penguins. And we are off to the conference finals. Whoa. Honestly, I'm surprised that we're making it this far. I really am. You know what? I will check the scouting class. I'm in a fucking good mood. Fantastic. Oh, he's a gem too. Trade value if anything, boys. Smile and wave, boys. Come on! Hurry up with these. All right, so we got the Maple Laughs here in the playoffs who are 8-4. Let's see, they have a good power play. But our penalty kill, though. Oh, my God. Look at Jack Hughes. They exploded there. Good. They got better. Let's check them out. Let's check us out, check them out, check everyone out. Jack Hughes is a 91. God, my nipples are hard. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. 3.1 goals for, 1.5 goals against. Power play jumped up there, 18.5%. Here we go. Penalty kill got better. So, no shorties. What the hell, guy? Byfield. Get it. Get on it, baby. Get on that shit. 5-1 on home ice, 3-1 on the road. We've only lost 2 games in these playoffs so far. What is happening here in New York? What is going on here? Jack Hughes with 9 points. Andronov, not Manning confirmed, 9 points. Line 9 points. Byfield 9 points. These guys only had 2 points in the series, so they went well over point a game in this one. Hosang with 8 points. Hoffman with 8. Didn't Hosang have like 6 or no? Or I don't know. I forget what he had. Kravtsov didn't get a point on the power play. I was hoping to see it, but he's got 5 points. Eichel with 3 points. Elias Anderson with 3. Hudel with 3. VC with 2. Howden with 1. Getting a decent chunk of production from everywhere. Defensively, everyone's still a plus. Forbert and Gilson muddying the line a bit, but they're holding on. They're holding on. And we have been so fortunate with injuries so far. Good call on me not acquiring a depth defenseman. I forget who that was, but yeah, using our internal systems. Very good idea. Okay, goalies. Igor. Why are you so good? 10 games played, only allowed 15 goals across those 10 games. I heard that's pretty good. I heard that's really good. We have a hot goaltender, and that's what we need in the playoffs, man. We have a goddamn hot goaltender. All right, but we're playing the offensively talented, offensively touted offense only. This is the new NHL. Kyle Dubas, Nylander for $7 million. 3 points in 20 games or whatever. Anyway, sorry. I give it to you enough, Leafs fans. You have enough to deal with. Oh, wait, no, you don't. Everyone thinks you're going to win the cup. Anyway, we have Nylander, Matthews, and Marner on that first line. Johnson, Tavares, Grundstrom on the second line. Alexandrov, Confer, Sawyer. That's some good depth. Tavares is going to have to carry, but it looks like he's doing just a fine job of carrying. Well, he's probably on he's on that top power play unit. That's what they are. They're stackers. Just like in real. 3 assists in 12 games played. Realism! Yes, baby! Realism! That's what I'm talking about. EA Sports, it's in the game. All right, Riley, Liljegren, Gardner, Spur. Boo! Just kidding. No, you guys are rude, you Leaf fans. Fucked up, man. You're going to blame one guy? If you're going to put anything on one guy, you better be giving all your fucking success to Anderson. Because he's the only damn reason you guys are so... Yeah, exactly. This is how he performs. He's a god. Your defense is terrible. Anyway, this is going to be hard. A decent defense, a good goaltender, and a very stacked offense. And of course, yeah, that's how they stack that power play. Nylander in the center. What's his face-off? I guess the face-offs are decent. All right, well, there's the team. But we have Byfield on that first line now. Byfield is going to run over Matthews, and his shoulder's going to be hurt. He's going to miss 20 games, so we're going to be fine. So, yeah, let's do this. Can we make it to... Dude, if we make the cup right now, I might freak out. I actually might. Okay, but it's a long ways off. Toronto's a good team, man. Don't underestimate these guys. Game 1, let's go, New York. New York, New York. Oh my God, we won 3-2. On home ice. We have home ice throughout all this. This is crazy. We win 3-2. We have a 1-0 series lead. Holy crap, New York. Oh, we get shut out in game 2 on home ice. 3-0. So series even at 1 game apiece. All right, into the Air Canada Center. How are we going to do there? You know it's going to be crazy. Even though the tickets are so expensive, the only people who could show up are Suits. We shut them out. Go home, Suits. Go home. Get out. There we go. 2-1 series lead. Can we win this second game? Oh, come on, guys. Let's go all the way. Fuck it. Let's go all the way. Win in overtime, 3-2. And once again, the New York Rangers are 1 win away from advancing. They can win it on home ice and go to the Stanley Cup. Let's go, New York. Let's go, New York. Holy shit! Oh! Nah. Bittersweet. Elias Anderson is injured. Estimated return May 31st. He is donezo. Yikes. Ooh, Howden is demoralized. Just a little bit. Hedl comes up. Where's our depth guy? Foligno. There he is. Sub him in there. Oof. Well, not exactly what we needed right there. But you know what? Hedl is actually kind of good enough offensively to help get them production with Kravtsov and... Oh, look at that production. You saw them points? Look at that. Look at you go. Oh, man. Yeah, okay, all right. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That still sucks, man. Losing Elias Anderson like that, that's tough, especially seeing the next opponent we're going up against, which is the, identical records with the Vancouver Canucks. Oh, man, that's going to be Elias Pettersson, Brock Besser. Oh, man, Bo Horvat, Thatcher Demko now. And who on defense? Also, Shotgun Jake, baby. Shotgun Jake coming up. All right. Let's prepare here. There should be at least 2 games off before the Stanley Cup starts. That's ridiculous. Anyway, let's see what's going on here. Eastern Conference. There we are. 3 goals for, 1.53 goals against. My goodness. 20.8 on the power play. I'm leaving it just how it is. 80% on the penalty kill, leaving that just how it is. Where's the shorties? Come on, Byfield. Run these noobs over. 7-2 on home ice, 5-1 on the road. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. I want to know thy enemy. Sun Tzu. Oh, what is that? They can't score. You're gonna go up against us with that kind of goals for, son? Yeah, you have great goals against, but we can outlast you. Ooh, that penalty kill. I think we can outlast these guys. Look at their goals for. What's going on here? Let me check their lines. What's the dealio? What is going on? What am I doing? Oh yeah, view lines. I had a massive brain fart right there. I don't know what I was doing. I was just scrolling. I wasn't even thinking. I was honestly just thinking about what if we won the cup this year in our first year back in the playoffs. Dublowitz! Vegas Golden Knights legend. That's NHL 18 reference for those of you. If you know that, shout yourself out in the comment because you are loyal. Anyway, Jude Dublowitz, 10 points in 15 games played. Elias Pettersson, I didn't check our player stats. 17 points in, yeah, that makes sense. Brockhard Besser, 11 goals. Oh man, they got William Karlsson. Not doing too great. Venberg, 7 points, not bad. Horvat, 11. Yeah, they're getting it. There's Vertanen. There he is, Shotgun Jake. Plus player. That's all you care about. Billy Dumba. Yeah, they got some good depth here. Look at that. Look, and this is all their system. Cole Lynn, Darlene, or I don't know. Darlene, right? Yeah, Darlene. No, it'll be Darlene. Horvat, all these guys. Products, most of them. Not Wenberg, Dublowitz. Yeah, product. But I'm talking about the ones they actually have existing now. Darlene, Dumba, Horvat, Besser, Pete Pettersson. Like, that's awesome. Quinn Hughes is up there. Ewell Levy's up there. Still got Tanev. They haven't traded him. And they got Jet Wu, yeah. So things going really well. Oh my god. This is kind of like a mirror match, except we have slightly more scoring. But we don't know if that's just attributed to us going against maybe weaker opponents. We don't know who they go up against. They had to go through Winnipeg. They easily did that. And then they went through Seattle. Tough dude, man. They went to 7 with Seattle. Then they swept Colorado. So, I mean, Seattle was the one that gave them the most trouble. They swept everyone else. And we've won every single series in 5. This is going to be interesting. So, they were almost out, man. So, they got that perseverance on their side. They were like, we were almost out, and then we came back and swept some noobs. Oh, yeah. 17 points, 15 games played. Byfield point a game. Liney with 13 points. Hosang with 10. Kravtsov with 10. Kravtsov! Go! Go, bud. Still no power play points. Andronov with 9. Hoffman with 9. Eichel was 6. Oh, yeah. Elias Anderson had 5 points before he got injured. Not horrible. Heels got the same amount on the 4th line. Defensively, everyone's a plus still. Looking good. Shea getting some production, as is Subban. Letang doing what he can. It's probably a couple floating backhands from the circle after walking by a pylon defenseman. And Shesterkin, of course. Not as good as Demko, but for what he is, hell yeah. I was not expecting this for this guy. Clutch. Clutch as hell. All right, guys. Stanley Cup Finals. Whew. Against the Vancouver Canucks. Elias Pettersson is in town. No, we're in their town. We're going into freaking Rogers. Everything's named Rogers in Canada. Whichever Rogers is in, we're going into it. Let's go. Come on, game 1. Lost 3-1. All right. Game 2. Come on, guys. Response here. Oh, a 2-1 overtime loss. Not scoring enough, so we need to make some changes here. Vancouver is shutting the door, and they don't need to score a whole lot, as you can see. My goodness. All right, so mismatch time. Yeah, mismatch time. We got to go wholesale here. Let's try to create that mismatch here. Not creating a whole lot. We need some more, little bit tiny more shutdown. So let's get Jilson up there with, no, I don't like that. Let's not fuck with what's working defensively. Our defense is doing fine. We just need more goal scoring. Everything else I'm kind of going to leave, though. Maybe take Kravtsov out the point. Who goes there, though? Like, who else goes there? I already had Eichel up there. No one else makes sense. But Kravtsov, because at least he'll shoot a bunch from there. Supposedly. Yeah, needs to shoot more. Or better. One of the two. Yeah, that's really all I mean, now this guy's scoring more. I mean, Morgan Eichel. Only 36 shots. Wait, how much did the other guy have? Oh, same amount. All right, let's put Eichel back on there then. We just need to score. Need to score, man. It's tough, I know, but we got to find a way. So we're trying for the mismatch strategy right here. I don't know if it'll work. It might backfire. We'll see how much our forwards were playing a factor in shutting it down. But we got Shea and Subban up there in the top two. Back on home. We need to get a win here. Come on now, New York. There we go. A 1-0 victory. Inching our way back in. 2-1 series. Come on, New York. One more, baby. One more, baby. Oh, a 4-3 overtime win, and we've evened the series up. It's a whole new ball game. It's a best of 3 now. Perseverance, the New York Rangers. Game 5 on the road. Is every team going to remain perfect at home? Elias Anderson's fully healed. Okay. Yeah, let's get him back in there then. Get in there, son. Oh, 5-1 loss. Yeah, we got beasted on right there. So 3-2 series lead now for Vancouver. We're back on home. Come on, guys. Win this one at home. Keep our home record going for this series, and then anything can happen in Game 7. Anything can happen in Game 7, guys. Come on. Come on, New York. Come on, New York. Come on, New York. Yes, baby! A win in overtime when we have forced a game. Fuck no. VC. Oh, get up. Oh, no. All right, so Foligno gets to go back in. Sub him in there. And we have forced a Game 7. Holy hell, guys. Oh, what a tight game. I guess we stick with these lines? Yeah, real-time sim is always really different. So I kind of want to go back to the other ones. Like our main lines. But the mismatches could still work. We never know. Yeah. Well, here we go, guys. Game 7, Stanley Cup Finals. Can we pull off the improbable and win the Stanley Cup in our first year back in the postseason? Only one way to find out. Let's go, baby. New York, New York, let's go. Come on now. Oh, shots coming in early for Vancouver. Shesterkin shutting the door, though. Shutting the door so far. We've got to find a way to get some shots on. There we are. Defensive battle so far as it's been, but Jack Hughes buries the first goal on Thatcher Demko. 1-0 for New York. A big penalty kill right there. Can we get out of the period with the lead? Vancouver making up quite the push, but we hold them off 1-0 going into the second period. All right, guys. Let's go. Second period. Come on. Come on. Just keep it up. Keep doing what you're doing. Power play, baby. We need you. Oh, Jack Hughes again! Jack Hughes again, the alternate captain, getting the job done. Another big penalty kill, maintaining the 2-goal lead over Vancouver. I'm not even gonna make any Game 7 jokes. It's too soon. Oh, Patrick Laine, the mismatches are working. It's a 3-0 lead, and we only have 15 shots on net. We are making them count. 1 period away. 1 period away from advancing to the Stanley Cup. Let's go, New York. Let's fucking go. Vancouver can't win Game 7s. Prepare for the riot. Get the police. It's coming. Let's go, Shesterkin. Shut that door. 15-minute mark. Let's go, baby. Come on. Come on. Let's complete the improbable 10-minute mark. Oh my goodness. Vancouver cannot believe it. The Rangers will be off to the Stanley Cup. We have won it, baby. We have won it. It is ours. The New York Rangers upset the Vancouver Canucks and win in 7. Youth against the youth. You can't hate it. The new NHL clashing all at once, but the New York Rangers are able to come out on top. I'm honestly speechless. I didn't expect this. Like I said, I'm like, yeah, let's just get as far as we can. We didn't acquire Ovi. We kept Hoffman. Like, what the heck, man? What a magical year. Starting off 500, 10-10-1, and being like, we need to shake this up. And then we do and go on a tear. We make it to the playoffs, and we're not like the best team by any means. 105 points. Best, I mean, kind of best in the East, I guess. Yeah, we always had, well, not necessarily. We did always have home ice, but we were facing, every team was lower than us. There might have been some better teams, but my goodness. Vancouver was a beast all year. They had Thatcher Demko, who was in the conversations for Vezina. William Jennings. Shesterkin, out of nowhere, puts on a Conn Smythe-worthy performance. You saw those stats. 1.67 goals against average throughout the playoffs. I didn't catch the save percentage, but well-deserved for Igor Shesterkin, the product of great drafting. Holy hell, man. And now the ultimate prize. What the hell? We're not ready for this. This is not supposed to happen yet. The New York Rangers wowing the entire world as Brady Shea saunters up to claim his reward. Crowned captain just this last year. And he is now about to lift the Stanley Cup over his heads, and the people back home in New York are screaming their approval. Even a few fans here in Vancouver, a lot of people in Vancouver paying their respects. Hopefully they won't be going out and throwing mailboxes through windows or anything like that. Morgan Eichel. I flashback to Buffalo right there, excuse me. Morgan Eichel, the recent draftee. What a rookie season. Come in, almost get 20 goals and then win the Stanley Cup. And Chris Letang, how many cups have you? Is this 4 now for you? Jesus, man. We needed that veteran leadership, though. Chris Letang helping with Subban, Shea a little bit, keeping those younger guys on the defensive court calm down, keeping them playing well. And, wow. I mean, what else can you say? What a moment right now for this franchise. And I honestly think this is an anomaly. I mean, obviously we're gonna lose Subban and Letang next year. I'm not even gonna try to bother to re-sign them likely. They won the cup. They're gonna be commanding, these dollars. So, if our goal is to turn it over to younger guys, then that's probably what we're gonna want to do. But here they are, your Stanley Cup winning New York Rangers. Watching my videos just isn't enough sin for you. Be sure to go over there on Twitter and shoot me a follow, and you could even join our Discord server as well to talk with some of the other sinners out there. The links to both are in the description.